So when you do pore plating, it's 1 mil. Spread plating, the usual inoculum is 0.1 mil. So this is the lowest that you can go. So these are the detection limit. Okay, so that's why pore plating, spread plating, we don't usually use for clean waters. Then when you look at MFT, suddenly you realize you can filter a lot. There is no limit. What is the limiting factor? The limiting factor is, that's all, whether the filter clogs. So if you're talking about drinking water, you can filter 10 liters easily, assuming the drinking water is clean, okay, and is free of particles. Okay, so the limit of MFT is whether it clogs or not, that's all. So you can filter 1 liter, 2 liters, 3 liters easily. Okay, let's just say if we filter 1 liter, that means we can count up to it is so much better for MFT. So when you're working like as an analyst in chemistry lab and all that, your clients will keep asking you what is the detection limit, because sometimes their samples have very low concentrations. They want to see whether your lab can handle that kind of concentration. So in chemistry lab, it depends on the equipment they have. But for microbiology, it depends on the approach that you use. Do you use MFT, spread plating, pore plating? Okay? So the approach you use will change your detection limit. So what about MPN then? So if you were to add this 1 mil straight from your sample, okay, that is what? Then you do a serial dilution. Then assuming you have that is, if you do nothing, you just immediately from the original you put in the first set, then 10 times dilution second set, then 100 times dilution third set. That will give you this, which is not that bad, which means among the 4 methods, this is second, and it's also. So this is suitable for clean water, this is suitable for solids, remember? Things that have particles, MPN is suitable. But what if I want to do better, I want to do more? Can I increase can I make the detection limit even lower? So what if you have the sample here, can I increase it to like this? So what I do is I add 0.1 mil here, I add 1 mil here, I add 10 mil here. Can I do that? Is it visible? Is this MPN? This? Is it? Is it this? Same? Isn't this zero dilution? 10 times zero dilution, right? This is actually being done in the clean water industry for MPN. This is being done because they need to make the detection limit better. So if it's like this, your detection limit is now what? You've increased your detection limit 10 times. Your method has become better 10 times. Okay? So now, here, you add 0.1 mil to this normal MPN tube, no problem, right? You add 1 mil to here, no problem. The MPN tube at the end is only to support growth. You add 10 mils to the tube, is there a problem? You have, let's just say you have 10 mil of broth. All 10 mil of broth. You add 0.1 mil here, it will grow easily, yes? If there's bacteria, it will grow, right? If you add 1 mil to this, it will grow if there's bacteria, right? But if you add 10 mil of sample to this, what will happen? Your nutrients is less. Your nutrients are halved. No? Yes? Yes, right. All equal food. But this is 10 mil of sample. So your food is halved. So the treatment is no longer the same. MPN assumes growth over a zero dilution, but assuming the conditions are the same, which means the amount of food you give should be the same, the incubation conditions should be the same. But now the amount of food given is not the same. So what can you do? Give up. Don't want to do. You do this. Which means when you prepare the broth, you prepare 2 times of concentration. Can be done? No? Whenever we prepare broth, there's a specific formula. Let's just say you are supposed to mix 5 grams in 100 ml. Okay? 100 ml of water. So you weigh 5 grams, and you prepare. That's 1 times broth. Single strength. We call this single strength. So how to make double strength? You just add 10 grams. Instead of preparing 5 grams, you add 10 grams. That means you prepare double strength broth, but only for this. So even when you add 10 ml, it becomes single strength. So the conditions are still the same. So this is valid. is a valid MPN. But it just looks strange. It looks different from what you are used to. But it's valid. And it is in practice in the water industry. Okay? So if you see this concept, that means you can do 100 ml, you can do 1 liter, right? But it's just not practical because it's just too hard. We cannot be doing 1 liter bottle MPN. It's just not practical. But theoretically possible, logistically not feasible. Okay?